election-related News 8 is your local election headquarters. And this election cycle, we have talked a lot about Prop 1 on this year's ballot across New York State. For the town of Greece, though, there is also Prop 2. The measure is drawing both support and criticism, as I learned from town leaders for Greecetown voters. Proposition 2 was introduced to the town of Greece back in June for a public hearing on the matter in July. If voters opt to pass the measure, it would ultimately give town administration the say in who fills a vacancy on the board or for supervisor.
If this proposal passes, it allows the town board to not only consider the two names the party selects, but also anybody in the town that is qualified, meaning they live either in the proper ward or if it's a supervisor's race in the town of Greece.
Town Supervisor Bill Rylick says this hasn't been done in his tenure. Opposers like former state senator and longtime Greece resident Joe WROC feel it's a power grab.
If you're for open, transparent government, we're way better off leaving it the way it is than giving more absolute power to the current administration, plain and simply. And I could tell you this, a lot of people are recognizing it and talking about it, and not only in political circles, but in everyday life. My hope and my guess is that it won't pass. It's really totally unnecessary. And that's the nicest thing I could say about it.
The potential change in town law was voted on in August to be printed on the ballot. Rylick's response:
how is it, though? See, they make these allegations which are totally false. The town board either way votes on it, and it has to have a majority of the town board. It's not a power grab. It's opening it up for the public. It's being more transparent. We do that because times change. Let's face it, 10 years ago, we didn't deal with short-term rentals. 10 years ago, we didn't deal with marijuana sales. So things change, and you have to have this as a living document that changes with the times to address it.
And a reminder here, when it comes down to it all, Greece voters will have the say on whether or not Prop 2 does take effect going forward. Also a reminder, early voting in Monroe County does run through Sunday. I learned from Greece today they're seeing on average about 2,000 voters a day. They say that's a lot more compared to the previous presidential election cycle. And for times and locations for Monroe County, we ask you to visit our website, rochesterfirst.com.